Hey guys, I'm here in the hotel room just getting ready to head out for the first day of the event. So I arrived here in New York last night, got some dinner, went through this morning, got breakfast, all that stuff. So headed over there in just a little bit. Tonight is the firewalk, and then so today goes from like 1 p.m. to like 10 or 11 p.m. And then the next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, start at like 8 or 9 in the morning, and each of them go till 10 or 11 at night. So I kind of have a feel for what we're doing, but I do know tonight is the firewalk, so I'm going to be walking across I guess it's like 10 or 20 feet of coals that are between like 1200 and 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. And honestly, at this point, I am definitely doing it no matter what happens between now and then. But I'm actually really nervous about it because I've played soccer for the last almost 30 years now, and my feet I've always like really been a baby about my feet. As far as like outside, I never even walk on grass barefooted or anywhere, so my feet are actually really soft. And they a lot of my friends, my family stuff, they can just walk through like thorns and stuff and bare feet and it doesn't hurt them. So, and me, it just kills me where I'm like tiptoeing around and all freaked out. So I'm pretty nervous about what might happen to my feet, but it doesn't really matter because, first of all, I know Tony's going to get us into a state that's going to allow us to do this, and I believe without getting hurt at all. And the other piece is, when I know I can walk across, overcome a fear, and there's a lot of other fears, that's just one of them that I mentioned, but knowing that I can walk across a bed of fire, basically, what else can I not do in the world? I always have this attitude, I want to try everything at least once in the world. And so anyway, I'm excited for that, really excited for the event to start. Met a couple people, it's really cool to be surrounded by like-minded people. So we're getting ready to head over there. I'll shoot as much video if I can. I don't know if they'll allow this inside of the event, but I'll definitely pull it out whenever I can, and hopefully get some of the firewalk on tape and anything else that's of benefit. So take care, everybody. We'll see you guys somewhere in the next clip here, so take care. Hey guys, Jason Cardamone here, of course, and it's like the middle of the morning. I'm going to try to talk in a little bit quieter voice because somebody's sleeping right above me, and so I was just watching the videos that I shot when I was at Unleash the Power Within, and so this video is actually, I'm at home now. This is inserted in the middle of a couple clips, and I just wanted to fill you in and just say I did do the firewalk. It was the most amazing experience of my life, one of the most. It's so hard to fully put into words. And really, to be totally honest, looking back on it, so this happened like probably 3 weeks ago at this point. So looking back and realizing what I had done, it's almost surreal, or almost like it was just something that had happened in my imagination. I do know I actually did it. I remember all parts of it. It was so dark where we did it, I actually couldn't take any video at all because there was no light to grab the video. The only light in the room were some surrounding lights. We're in this covered parking garage because it was raining outside. So we're in a covered parking garage that was open on the side. So you could see a few random lights here and there from out in the streets, but they were really far away. And then you could see the red, the glowing from all the hot coals. And so when I actually went to go over, they had just shoveled some hot coals right on it. So mine was just glowing orange. So the gray coals you would normally walk over are closer to like the 12 to 1500 Fahrenheit degree range, and the orange coals are the ones closer to 2000 degrees. So that, it was like two people in front of me, and a person went probably every 30 seconds to 1 minute, a new person would walk through, and they had multiple lanes of these to get through, thousands of people within a short period of time. But so it was interesting, all these things happen, and you're battling all these little things in your mind, like, could I really do it? And actually, there wasn't that much battling because we were in a state of mind. I wasn't really thinking about negative things or, oh, can I not do this, things like that. Now, little things would creep in, but they would leave so fast, and it's because the amazing state of mind we were in. But so a couple people before me, they shovel on these hot coals, so then there's that little extra thing like, oh man, what are 2,000 degree coals going to do compared to 1,200? It doesn't really matter. Those kind of temperatures melt metal. And so, I think maybe subconsciously, I don't know, I didn't actually think of all this stuff, but looking back, it didn't really matter. These things were super hot and were going to burn the hell out of me if I wasn't in the proper state and do the techniques properly. And they're not just physical techniques where if you walk in this certain way, you're going to get through them without getting burned. It's literally putting your whole physiology, your whole nervous system into a state of mind that these things are not going to burn your skin touching these 2,000 or 1,200 degree coals, depending on what kind of coals you're walking on. So anyway, it was just such an incredible experience. And I also wanted to apologize here. I didn't get to shoot as much video as I wanted to, and the reason is, one thing they talk about is playing full out. And I played so full out, my mind wasn't thinking about, oh man, I gotta shoot video so I can show this to other people. My mind was like, I am gonna take in every millisecond of this entire weekend and everything we're doing. And so I literally didn't even think to shoot video like I normally would. So anyway, I wanted to throw this out to you guys. Take care, and we'll get back to the next video. So take care, guys. Hey guys, Jason Cardamone here. I'm just getting ready to leave UPW, and I apologize for not shooting more videos throughout the weekend. We had just a jam-packed day. I probably slept, one of the nights was 3 hours. The average was 4, like 3, 4, and 5 hours. We were doing stuff late. We were getting up early, and if you can tell my voice, I actually lost my voice most of yesterday, or just barely. You could barely understand me. So I was going to shoot you on last night, but you wouldn't be able to hear me hardly at all. So it's still pretty messed up. But I feel better than I've ever felt in my life. Emotionally, spiritually, physically. I just feel tremendous. And I can't fully explain, but I can say that the amount of tools I was able to learn this last 4 days, as well as the action I took on all those tools, has ingrained them into my nervous system. And I'm so excited to bring these things back to you guys, because they're so, if you can just get a piece of how I feel right now, 10%, 20%, God willing, 50 or 100% one day, your life will never feel the same again. And I'm just so excited to get back and start putting some of this stuff into action and just really living an outstanding life and holding you guys accountable to living your most highest God-given potential. Because that's one thing that I've known that for years now, but one of my gifts to give out here on earth is to help others. First of all, I have to do this within myself and start living life at my very highest God-given potential. But one of my greatest gifts to give to the world is to help others, you, to do the same thing. And I mean that with all of my heart. That is a very big piece of my mission here on earth. So take care, guys. We'll definitely chat with you soon. To your ultimate success, and God bless everybody.